Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Thoughts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Anjo, here with part 80 of Tales of Zestiria. Hope you guys are all doing well. And on today's episode, we are in a different spot than where we were at the end of the previous episode because I went back to Arctis Ruins, and as it turns out, yeah, kind of a maze. This is the third and bottom floor, I believe. And yeah, this little spot in the middle, kind of before the kind of end room, turns out the gold key was down here. So yeah, looked around, so now we can open these. Got a topaz sword, cool. I think I already had one. I did not. Oh, I was gonna buy one, and then I decided against it. Right. Anyway, so yeah, we can finally open those. There was also a Norman here. I already grabbed it. And there's a boss here as well. Kinda don't care. Because I think the only thing I'd get from it is an anomalous orb, probably. Oh my goodness, they have a treasure trove. 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Was it? Metallic funerary mirror.
What a nice mirror!
It's beautiful, opulent, but with an understated elegance.
Yeah, you can just imagine the kind of person who would own this.
For a relic like this to remain here untouched, this place must be entirely unlooted.
Yes, Saray, we know you only have one filter for everything.
I wonder if the person buried here is a woman.
Yes, she's probably the one who owned that mirror.
Oh, so this was a grave! I'll be putting this back.
That's probably best.
Hey, do seraphim show up in mirrors?
No, well, usually not. But if we concentrate, we can make ourselves appear.
Wait, so you mean even people with no resonance can see seraphim that way?
Somehow, yes.
But that's great! You could use that to communicate with humans.
That might be difficult. It takes enormous amounts of concentration just to show up briefly. Anything beyond that is impossible.
No, that's a shame.
Huh, so that explains it. People always whisper about ghosts that only show up in mirrors. Those had to be seraphim.
Yes. Sometimes when we're putting makeup on, we accidentally focus way too hard and...
Putting on makeup?
Well, I mean, I am a girl.
Okay. Kind of a little sexist, but it's fine. I mean, it's Lila. It works for her character. It's just gonna be cash the whole way? Dude. 60,000 in total. Wow. Alright, that was very much worth checking. Anyway, these should be the last couple episodes of Tales of Zestiria, though, so I'm going to try to fast track progress. A few things I want to check real quick, because this has been bothering me for a hot minute. There is a gold chest at Alicia's place. I've passed so many times. Yeah, except it didn't actually activate the wind stepping. Wait, maybe... Is there a way to... I mean, it's definitely a glitch. I was hoping there was a way to, like, work around it. Be like, maybe if you go into the pause menu and unpause, then it actually does activate. Cool. A ribbon tie for Alicia. Who I don't think is coming back to the party. I mean, while I'm here, I guess I could see if she's out. No? That is so weird. Just the fact that there is, like, kind of a late game equipment for her. Because there's no way you could have got the gold key while Alicia was still in the party. Oh, maybe wind stepping was active. Okay. Question is, are there any fucking hell? I hate that. I hate how fast traveling is more expensive if you have more cash. It's so annoying. Here's the other thing I found out. Apparently, I have other earth rings. I could just buy these, fuse them. After all, there's like that ascension thing after you have so many diddlebops or whatever. I have one of those. Man, I have one of like all of these. Weapons probably not worth buying. Yep. Oh yeah, I did get another one of these in between episodes as well. One of the daggers. I mean, they're probably not going to be any good, but... just to get rid of these. I doubt Alicia's ever coming back to the party, but... Oh, that doesn't make it worse. Alright. So, I think all you need is 3 stars. So there's a good reason, as it turns out, why they have a map for all the shops. because I guess you need to make, in order to get some of the late game equipment, you actually need to make, like be a regular customer at all the shops in, at least the main shops. Which kind of sucks because this is also going to be an expensive trip around the world. I think near Southern Entrance? Yeah, that was the closest one. And I think it's only the shops in towns. But I'm not positive about that. Oh, I'm at Patron. It's not good enough. Sure, I'll buy calcite. Probably doesn't matter. Rings, Runecrest, Frostfeast, Aqua Rings, Wind Rings, sure. I mean, I could just like buy them and fuse them. That hopefully will do it. I mean, it's probably deleting one of the skill slots because of the, not unlocking the skill first. That didn't do it. It's close. There we go. Alright, so the next one on the list would be in Lastenbell? I don't remember where the shop was here, but I mean, we did just get a bunch of gold for free, so it's not really big deal or a huge loss. Familiar face. Yeah, I'll take florid daggers, I guess. Florid pendulums. Florid earrings. Anything I already have one of, so I can, like, fuse it. Shock wards. Boots. There you go. That. Not quite there. Okay. Still not good enough. Shit. Can I just like sell some stuff and then buy it back? Wow, yeah, that works. Wow. Alright, next one would be in Pendrago, kind of figured. Because, yeah, I get a feeling we're gonna run into, like, not having nearly good enough equipment. Oh, I'm already a regular customer here. Although I guess I could buy some of these anyway. It's getting to the expensive. I guess if I had more than one of any of these, but I don't. I guess if I have anything that's amphibial that is already a high. I mean, not that I can see. I mean, she has amphibial paper +1. And dagger +3, actually. So sword, paper, and dagger, maybe? I mean, it doesn't say if I have a plus, like, whatever. Hairband and earrings, maybe? Tibial... Amber, glacial... Tibial... She has a plus... No, regular... he's got a +2. Yeah, for Mikleo, yeah. Alright. And yeah, I'm not gonna do fusion at every single one. Let's see, shops. Gedaden. Maybe it's just the main shops of the towns that matter? Chief's answer, what?
We restored the village's blessing, but Slenge is dying.
It's gotta be due to the toxins produced from processing the vermilion ore.
Most likely. And he must have known that.
This was a while ago. I didn't realize there's a skit that I should have checked out.
From the start.
He probably wanted this kind of punishment.
Because he committed a crime, huh? If that's all true, then there's no need for the scattered bones to get involved.
This must be the answer he arrived at. It may sound harsh, but there isn't anything more we can do about this situation.
Still, it gets me royally ticked off at the church. And what seraph would tolerate their worship?
If that Malfour guy came up with all this, I gotta hand it to him. Pretty good for someone who acts like a quirky bit part in a play.
But he wasn't emitting any malevolence at all. What sort of person is he exactly?
It's got me wondering, too. I think I'll have the scattered bones look into him.
crap. Only a window shopper at this one. I mean, I do have a feldspar sword, so... Is that all they have? Is feldspar, calcite? Yay, it's on sale. Woot. T-ward I do have. Alright, maybe I'll just check and see if any of the feldspar stuff. Feldspar. Oh, +5. Okay. Glacial, Floric. Oh, that's what she wears too, okay. Feldspar umbrella and hairband, okay. So yeah, feldspar, yeah, let's go with the hairband and the umbrella and the sword. Umbrella... Except they don't have a hairband? Yeah, I didn't have any of the earrings. Maybe paper for Lila? Paper, Lila or Mikleo, or maybe the boots. She does use feldspar paper, that is what she's using. And if they have a tiara. And a staff, yeah. Okay, so yeah, staff and paper. I didn't see a staff though. The circlet. I guess just the paper then. Oh, the boots, right. Yeah, that is what Rose is wearing, so yeah. Plus, I need to try to get my level up in the shop, so... No, nobody's equipping it. I mean, life bottles are the most expensive. And I think it does go by price? I believe so. Panacea sells for more? Why? You can just buy them and they're cheaper. Yeah, that's weird. And actually, peach gels sell for the most. Alright, well, let's do our fusion first. Maybe it'll get up to 3 stars. Probably not, but maybe. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So peach gels sell for the most by like a good margin. So I'm just gonna sell all my peach gels and buy them back. $7,500. That is more expensive. Ooh, that almost did it actually. There we go. Oh, it goes by half stars. Damn it. That's not great. Crap. Alright. Well, that's the fastest way I've found to do this, so... It's a huge waste of money, but... it's not as big of a waste as the other methods, and I guess I could just buy like the other piece of equipment I didn't necessarily want, but you know what, it's fine. There we go, 3 stars, regular customer. I think you only need 3 stars. Like, this is becoming a very expensive trip. I'm just gonna go to Logren. Well, it's the only other, like, town. Maybe that'll count. Because as far as, like, I guess it's also these two. Why would the Sparrow Feathers Armory be a Knife-Reed's hunting ground? I mean, I need to go back here anyway, so... yeah, it's supposed to happen there if... only at acquaintance, damn it. Alright, let's open those gold treasure chests, because there were a couple here. Trying to remember where the other ones were. But yeah, it's kind of a huge pain in the ass that the gold key would be optional. And as late as it is in the game where you find it, like... it's because, like, I've passed so many gold chests, which, like... yeah, even as early as, fucking Lady Lake. Like... kind of really annoying. And upstairs at the, near the monolith. Oh, the monolith, right. Can case you guys are wondering, because I did mention this at the end of the previous episode, because you can check these ones too. These are just review. We've seen these before, so it makes sense if you watch all of them. Kind of. Again, they're like barely animated, but yeah, so that's what that's about. And the effects of the holy bottle might actually still be active, to be honest. The effect doesn't show when you're inside towns and there's no enemies, but it basically goes until you run from a battle or you rest at an inn. So just to be sure, I'm gonna, because we're gonna have to get into some fights here pretty soon. Okay, fuse, because we're running out of cash. I guess the swords, right? Yeah. But I mean, this will also help in just getting more equipment, getting some, didn't I get more stuff to fuse? Oh, here we go. I guess not that much. Yeah, I didn't really want to fuse those two, but it'll still help. And I guess we could spend the rest of our cash trying to get to the... Oh, they have grape gels. I could just buy a couple of those, but that's going to be like the rest of the cash. Yeah. But I have other crap I could sell. Holy shit, I have all of these? Damn. I guess I have just been picking them up for a while. That increases gold drop by foes? Yeah, I could sell those. I don't really care. If those freeze for 5 seconds, no, that's really good. And again, you don't really want to sell equipment because of the whole fusion thing. Grape gels sell for 500. I mean, I don't really use them that often. It does come up sometimes, but... Stores an ally's blast gauge by 2 in a battle. I mean, that's pretty good. 750 is not really worth getting rid of that. What if I just sell and buy back apple gels? Like, that's not that expensive. I mean, that helped a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to 3 stars. I maybe could get to 2.5, but then I'd be completely broke. And sometimes you do need small amounts of cash for things like this. 75 or more? How often do I get a 75 hit combo? KO cures KO and restores 20% of HP. That's really good. Below 30% restores 60% of HP. That's... yeah, I would like that, thank you. Sauteed cactus. I wonder if that's good.
That's a whole bunch of Norman we found.
Yes, an abnormal amount.
But I gotta say, their abilities really are helpful. Why does everyone leave them alone?
Yeah, you'd think there would be droves of Seraphim asking for their help.
Long ago, there was in fact an enormous demand for them. They were booked up for months at a time.
So why are they just wandering around now?
One day their leader, well, their leader-ish person, rose up against the extreme work conditions, demanding autonomy for Norman Seraphim, plus a significant raise in wages. He called on the other Norman to join the fight for independence.
A Norman revolt?
Were there many casualties?
None. The only one pushing for independence was the leader-ish fellow. The others were simply like,
We don't mind helping, but it'd be real sweet if we could get maybe a 300-year break between crunch time.
and that was more or less that.
So easy going. But that's Norman for you.
And what happened to the leader?
Well, that's a whole nother...
After a protracted battle with another Seraph, he lost and was never seen again. Or so the story goes.
Huh. So Norman have their own history too.
Lila, I get, but you sure know a lot about Norman, Edna. You really must like them a whole...
I just hear rumors, that's all.
Okay. This part might suck a little bit because I'm actually going to have to equip some of those weapons to unlock their skills. Or not just weapons, equipment. Not on Saray though, because he ends up carrying the team pretty often. That's not better. Preferably not an Edna either, because she's kind of my main. No, not really worth it. I am gonna have to split these up a little bit. I guess Lila could wear that. That would increase your blast gauge. Alright, I guess that's good. Yeah, that would lower Saray's blast gauge though. Okay, that should do it. Kinda sucks we had all that cash and it's already spent, and mostly on stuff I didn't really want. But it'll be alright. If I end up having to grind a little bit, I'll probably do it in between episodes, and I'll probably specify. No, I'll definitely specify. Be like, hey, this seems like a good place for grinding, so I'm just gonna fight a bunch of shit here.
You're back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Saray, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldolf. The Shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous Shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer.
Dunno if it counts as one.
There are humans out there just like Heldolf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village. And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldolf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see. So then you...
Really are an idiot.
Yep, Saray is Saray, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his life, I would expect.
Saray.
Can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver. Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Put bluntly, yes. In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time. You can't be talking about...
How to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
Old man.
Now then, show me! Don't hold back! I certainly won't!
But even if... There is a way to sever the bonds of strength!
And if we were to actually use it...
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, Shepherd!
Do not let Maven's conviction go to waste.
Tiger Blade! Let's get up! Sword Rain! Focus! Tiger Blade! Earth Look out! Aqua Serpent! Holy Water! Heal our world! Let's get back! Crimson Edge! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Fang! Sonic Fury! Crimson Edge! Look out! Earth Dragon Fang! Here! Serpent of Water! Focus! Look out! Look out! That did it! I need a hand!
This doesn't look good.
Healing powers! Oh, Holy Fountain! Lord of Water! They're resilient. Don't just charge in there. Arrow Squall! Blistering Fang! Open the way forward! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall! Now you've done it! Look out! Pierce the skies! Look out! Arrow Squall! Blistering Fangs! Open the way forward! Safe Zero! Here goes! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall! Binding Vortex! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall! Lord of Fire! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall! Here goes! Open the way forward! Lord of Water! My foe is the heavens! The vortex swallows you! Upward it! Pierce the skies! Here, look together! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall! Here goes! Binding Vortex! Pierce the skies! Lord of Fire! Arrow Squall! Here goes! Break through! Look out! Go forth! Burning Echo! Lord of Fire! Arrow Squall! This is for you! Binding Vortex!
I shall end this!
Luminous Saber! I need a hand! Rose, get back! Look out! Spirit Cleansing! Elixir Vitae!
Weak! You're careless!
Look out! Open the floodgates! Safe Zero! Blistering Fangs! Binding Vortex!
You're careless!
Weak! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall! Open the way forward! Pierce the skies! Arrow Squall!
Here I go!
Pierce the skies!
This is
Arrow Squall! Here
Feel the
goes!
burn!
Binding Vortex!
Brilliant! Heat!
3 become 1!
You're careless!
Trinity Arrow!
This is for you, Rose.
Concentrate!
3 become 1!
Magnetic field!
Trinity Arrow!
Geo Stigma!
Binding Vortex!
Ready for turn
3 become 1!
I shall end
Rose,
this!
get back!
Luminous Saber! Magnetic field!
3 become
Geo
1!
Stigma!
Trinity Arrow!
You may feel a slight...
Binding Vortex!
Well done. What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dazzle said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option withheld off as well.
But Maven, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Saray. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila.
Now then, Saray.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but with the spirit of belief. I shall end this. Luminous Saber! It is a damned shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
No, just a little bit more. Even when they resented their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray, Saray and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Saray, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Saray, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before. Do I need to say it again?
No.
If the Shepherd Saray truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the Age of Chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Saray!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right. Let's go!
Come at me!
Who's rough for
Be
left?
resilient. Don't just charge in there.
Maven! This is... my answer!
Old man!
Maven?
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Maven?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
You should have told us.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you. And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Maven. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Saray, you've... Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Let's go!
To Camlon?
Yeah. Maltellus should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
need to find Heldolf. Shouldn't be all that hard. He can hide all he wants. We can smell the stink of his malevolence from miles away. Alright. Assuming there's gonna be like some late game places to get some good fights, get some good drops and stuff. Oh, we're on normal? Oh. I thought it was still in moderate. Whoops. Alright. Well, the elephants around here weren't that hard. So I think I'm gonna do that in between episodes, because those seem like pretty good enemies to grind up a little bit. Partially because we need cash, and partially because we need experience to unlock the skills on these, on the equipment. So yeah, I'm gonna do that in between episodes. At least a little bit until we can get some of these skills unlocked. But yeah, I think we're in it. I think we're in the final stretch, guys. So we are on track for this. Actually, more on that in a minute. It's gonna do it for this episode. I need to wrap up. We'll do the outro and finish that thought here in a second. But of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is the one, the only, Novalis Draconis. Thank you so much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly. Greatly helps out. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to be incredibly awesome like Novalis Draconis, check out the join button down below or the Farts and Crap Show Buy Me a Coffee. Either way, tiers start at $3 a month. It's only 10 cents a day. It gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on this channel via the Members' Choice Poll. Now, the Members' Choice Poll is the thing that we do once a month where the members can vote on some different options for what a new series could be, and then just whatever gets the most votes becomes the next one. So I have to vet those options beforehand to make sure it's something that we haven't done for a while, something we can do, something that won't get copyright problems and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some prep in that regard, but it does look like this series is on track to be finished by the end of the year, by the end of December. If that is true, and we remain on track, and there's less than 85 episodes in total, I think is what it was, then the last week of December 2023 is going to be the December Members' Choice Poll, where members will be voting on what the series will be after this series. Now, we're looking at almost 90 episodes in total, so the series has been going on for 3 months, which, yeah, it's been a hot minute. It's been a long ride, but I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Certainly been doing my best to get these episodes out regularly every other day, and I don't think we've missed a single day so far, so that's good. And definitely been focusing on the story, which I've really enjoyed. Honestly, there's not a lot of JRPGs where I can say for certain that I really enjoyed the story and the characters. Tales of usually knocks this out of the park. And yeah, I definitely appreciate the dichotomy between Saray and Mikleo. Edna's thing, she still has her unresolved thing with her brother, who's like the dragon or whatever. Zavid and Dezel, their whole thing, and Lila being the primary thing, and she also has like the taboo thing, and Rose kind of feels shoehorned in because they couldn't get Alicia for the rest of the game. Probably. I know Alicia's voice actor is like a very accomplished person, so maybe that's part of it. Can't remember who it is specifically. I think I looked it up at one point. Might have been Kira Buckland? I don't know. I don't want to speculate, because I was wrong on Zavid as well when he showed up, and I was like, oh, it's this guy, when it's totally not. Ended up being... I know I talked about it before. I think I even put in the description of the episode that's just called Zavid. Because I was like, is it Patrick Seitz? No. Is it Sean Schemmel? No. Is it... Actually, it might have been Sean Schemmel. I don't think it is, though. It's the guy that plays Space Dandy and like a bunch of other things. Crap, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. And while I'm looking it up and also doing some grinding, I'll find out for sure who voice acted for Alicia, at least for the English dub, which I have appreciated. A lot of games that are like translated and localized and stuff, the dub isn't that good. It's better just to play it in Japanese with like subtitles, but that's another thing Tales of games are usually very, very good about. Like the dub, they get top talent. And usually voice actors that have a lot of experience on like anime and stuff. And yeah, Bandai Namco they're usually good about that. So but yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Thank you all for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.